Hey Budget Squad, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to click on today's video to join me for another budgeting adventure. In today's video, we are going to be budgeting out my January paycheck. I'm so excited to be doing this budget. It has been 6 weeks since the last time that I got paid. We will be using my January paycheck to create my February budget. Bear with me, I am just getting over a cold, so my voice is a little cracky, so sorry about that. So let's go ahead and get started. If you are new, welcome. My name is Summer, and I'm currently on a financial journey to pay off all of my debt while saving money at the same time. Here on my channel, I am documenting my journey to financial freedom, and I make videos on budgeting, paying off debt, saving money, and pretty much anything money related. If that's content that you're interested in, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And definitely consider hitting that subscribe button to join me on my financial journey. I would love to have you become a part of the Budget Squad. Here on my channel, I do budget using my real numbers. I am a salary employee who gets paid once a month on the last working day of the month. I am a teacher, so my income is public record, so I do go ahead and share that income with you guys. I do budget using a zero-based budget and with the help of the cash envelope system, and I'm paying off my debt using the avalanche method. If you are new to budgeting, I would highly recommend creating a budget every time that you get paid. I do like to budget by paycheck. Since I do get paid monthly, I do only create one monthly budget. So the first thing you want to do when creating your budget is you want to go ahead and list out all of your income sources so that you can get your income total. I do have my teacher's salary split up into two accounts. Let me go ahead and zoom in so that you guys can see. The majority of my income does go into my checking account, and $6,549.18 was deposited. And then I also have $400 that goes into a super saver account. This is just a savings account that accumulates a little bit more interest than your typical savings account. And then I do have about $790 of extra income come in a month. Now that I have all of my income totals, let's go ahead and calculate my income so I can get my income total. $6,549.18 plus $400 plus $790. So my income total comes out to $7,739.18. Now that I have my income total, the next thing that I budget for are my fixed expenses. Fixed expenses are expenses that tend to stay about the same every month. I have gone ahead and list my fixed expenses just to save time, but I will go over that information with you guys now. My mortgage is $3,927.97. I do pay an HOA monthly fee of $475. My SDG&E bill is $91.98. My cell phone for my son and I is $147.59. My internet is $59.95 a month. I do have an Instant Ink subscription, which is $6.99 a month. USAA, which is for my car insurance, is $105.89. I do have an Epidemic Sound subscription, which is $17.99. I do have a car wash membership, which is $34.95 a month. Banfield, which was for my dog, this should be the last month that I have this expense, is $64.95 a month. My son does take piano lessons, and those are $105 a month. I have an Orange Theory membership, which is $169 a month. That's my gym membership. I do have a Coomers membership to a local winery in my area. That's $25 a month. My Peloton subscription for the app is $44 a month. I do have an Oura Ring, and that subscription is $5.99 a month. I do invest with American funds, and I invest $150 a month. Apple, which is, I believe, for my son's cell phone and maybe Apple Watch, is $51.39. Not all of my fixed expenses fit in this section, so I did have to write some on this post-it. My student loans are $87.41 a month. My personal loan is $249.72. I do have a farm box subscription where I do get produce delivered to my house every other week, which is $58 a month. I have an Audible subscription, which is $14.95. My Best Buy credit card is $29. I have iCloud extra storage for my cell phone, which is $2.99. And then I have classroom supplies, which is $100 a month. So now that we have all of my fixed expenses, let's go ahead and add up my fixed expenses. That way I can get my bill total. So my bills come out to $6,025.71. I do use this dual calculator that I got off Amazon. I will go ahead and link it in the description box if you are interested in it. I really like this calculator for budgeting because it is a dual screen calculator, so I can go ahead and push this arrow down and this number will move to the second screen. Then I can go ahead and check my numbers to make sure that I correctly added everything. So let's double check everything. And my numbers do match, so we did get the correct bill total. So now let's go ahead and put this amount on the bill total line, $6,025.71. Now that we have my bill total, we need to find out how much money I'm left with after paying all my fixed expenses. So let's take my income total of $7,739.18 and subtract my bill total of $6,025.71. So that means that I'm left over with $1,713.47. And I'll go ahead and put that on this line. Now that we have budgeted for my fixed expenses, the next thing that we need to budget for is my variable expenses. Variable expenses are expenses that tend to fluctuate and change month to month. These are your cash envelopes. And I have the following cash envelopes: food, gas, household, fun/entertainment, health and beauty, and guilt-free. This month for food, we are going to budget $540. For gas, we're going to budget our usual $300. For household, we're going to budget $125. For fun and entertainment, we're going to budget $75. For health and beauty, we're going to budget $150. And then for guilt-free, we are going to budget $50. So now let's add up my variable expenses to get my envelope total. So 540 plus 300 plus 125 plus 75 plus 150 plus 50. So my variable expenses come out to $1,240. So now let's take our leftover amount, $1,713.47, and subtract our envelope total of $1,240. So that means that we are going to be left with $473.47 after paying my fixed expenses and stuffing my cash envelopes. Now the next section that we need to budget for is for our sinking funds. Sinking funds are just extra savings accounts. I do have a couple of different sinking funds. I do not budget for all of my sinking funds every month. This month I'm only going to be budgeting for 3 sinking funds: my home maintenance sinking fund, my car maintenance sinking fund, and my golden doodle sinking fund. But first, let's put the leftover amount on this line, $473.47. My home maintenance sinking fund is going to get $25. My car maintenance sinking fund is going to get $25, and my golden doodle sinking fund is going to get $100. So if we add up all of my sinking fund totals, that is going to come to $150. So if we take our $473.47 and subtract our $150 for our sinking funds, that means we're going to be left with $323.47. The next thing that we need to budget for is extra debt. I'm not going to budget for extra debt at this time. However, I am going to budget for some extra savings. I do have a summer saver. My summer saver is going to get $342. And then I'm going to leave a buffer of $1.31 in my checking account. So let's put my leftover amount of $323.47. And if we add my summer saver savings of $342 and my buffer of $1.31, my saving total is going to come to, that is not right, sorry. My summer saver is not going to get $342. That would put us over budget. My summer saver is going to get $322.16. So let's just go ahead and add that up. $322.16 plus $1.31 comes out to $323.47. If we take my leftover amount of $323.47 and subtract my saving total of $323.47, that means we are going to be left with $0. And that is how I get a zero-based budget where every dollar is accounted for. And you can check to make sure you have a zero-based budget by taking your total income, then subtracting your fixed expenses, then subtracting your envelope total, then subtracting your sinking fund total, then subtracting your extra debt total, then subtracting your extra savings total, and that number should come to $0, which it does. So here is a look at how I budgeted out my January 31st paycheck. Since I do get paid the last working day of the month, my January paycheck is going to cover all of my February expenses. And then on this page, it's just my cash envelope breakdown, which I've already gone ahead and filled out. I will just take this information and copy it on a Post-it and take it to the bank to give to the teller. That way they know the cash denomination breakdown that I want for my cash. Well, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and definitely consider hitting that subscribe button to join my financial journey if you are not already subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much for bearing with me. Sorry for my voice. I am just getting over a cold, but I definitely wanted to film this video for you guys. Well, I hope that you have an amazing day, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye! But before you go, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It definitely helps out my channel, and I truly appreciate your support. If you made it to the end of this video, go ahead and leave me a red heart so I know that you made it to the end.